Hello everyone. Today's session I am going to discuss about Azure Active Directory Service. Microsoft is a leader in the identity space from the time they started Active Directory service in the year 2000. As we know, Active Directory is using as a identity service in the organizations for their employees to log in from their client computers to the servers and to access their internal applications. So then Microsoft started their identity service in the cloud called Azure Active Directory Services. Many cloud-based applications and Office 365 all are mainly using Azure Active Directory as an identity source. But there are many differences between on-premise Active Directory and Azure Active Directory. So on-premise Active Directory uses a LDAP protocol and they use Kerberos protocol for authentication, and they use group policy or organizational units, all it support. But in the cloud-based Active Directory, they uses SAML, WS, all for the authentication protocol, and they uses a flat directory structure. They are not supporting organizational units. So these all differences are there. So next is hybrid identity. So every organization having already their on-premise Active Directory in their place. So and they have already user accounts all are created in the on-premise. So this user information we can replicate or synchronize to the Azure Active Directory by using a tool called Azure AD Connector. So they can synchronize the user from on-premise to cloud using this. So in advanced deployments, they uses a single sign-on feature be using AD Azure, using Active Directory Federation Service feature. So in this case, the user information will not be replicated to the Azure AD, but user user authentication request will be forwarded to the on-premise AD using Active Directory Federation Service. So most of the cloud-based applications support Azure AD, but some of the legacy applications they still use LDAP and Kerberos protocol. So there is another service in Azure AD called Azure AD Domain Service. So it is a separate service from Azure AD. So this is fully compatible with the on-premise Active Directory Domain Service, and it uses LDAP protocol, Kerberos, and all it uses. So we have to know there is two services. One is Azure Active Directory, and there is another service is also there called Azure AD Domain Service. It's a managed service. So we are creating Active Directory without creating servers and all. So there are additional features. So we can use custom domains. So that means we can create multiple domains. Also, we can create in Azure Active Directory, and also we can configure some custom domain. I will be explaining it. And another thing is self-service password reset. So sometimes if the user forget their password or if their account is locked out, so they can reset the password themselves without administrator intervention by using the self-service password reset feature. So next is AD domain join feature. So in this, the client computers, they have Windows 10 or any other client computer, they can log into the Azure Active Directory by using the AD domain join feature. And another next is custom Azure custom domain. So whenever we create a domain in Azure AD, so the domain name will come like as a subdomain to on Microsoft.com. So if we create a domain like domain name.onmicrosoft.com, it will come. So suppose the user want to log in like this, suppose a user like Sam, they want to log in by using the in Azure AD. So they use Sam at contacts.onmicrosoft.com. So they have to log in like this. But if they want to log in with their own domain name, Sam at contacts.com, so they can configure a custom domain in Azure AD and they can follow this. So in Azure AD, there is two type of user will be there. One is a cloud only users. So we can create users in Azure AD portal using that. Users are called cloud only users, and also we have users synchronized from on-premise to cloud. So there are like that two types of users are there. So we are creating users. If we want to create users, we can go to Azure portal and we can create user, and we can also create users using Azure CLI or Azure PowerShell. We can create the users. and we can create users by going to Azure portal, and we can go to Azure Active Directory, and we can select users, and we can create the users. Same way we can create groups also, we can create. So next is hybrid identity. So hybrid identity means we are synchronizing users from on-premise Active Directory to cloud Active Directory. The steps for doing this is we have to download and install a client program called have to install a program called AD Connect. So that program we can install in a on-premise server. Either we can install in a domain controller. Also we can install in any other server which is part of the domain. And we have to run the setup. We have to run. So when we are running this program, it will ask for the administrator credential from the local AD, as well as the global administrator credential from the cloud AD, Azure AD. So we can see this. It will be asking for the local administrator credentials, as well as, so also it will ask for whether it is required password authentication or whether we need ADFS feature, and it will be asking about the Azure AD credentials. So to summarize, today discussed about Azure, what is Azure AD, and what is the difference between on-premise AD and Azure AD, and how we can create the hybrid AD we can create. So thanks for watching this, and have a nice day.